Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along to another episode of Saving Grandad's Farm. My name, as always, is Alex. I do hope you're doing very, very well. You join us looking at the hole that we did dig, that we now filled in there, and that is the standing pipe, which the pumping station is going to connect to. That's where it's going to draw all the water up through, and we should be looking good there to get some, I guess, spring fresh water. I don't know. I guess that'll be the term. But yeah, that is going to be happening next week there, so it's not too long to wait for that one at all. Everything else is looking good here. The greenhouse is looking good. I do need to go and get some more muck at some point for the orchard field. We have to still cart that one in. We're not making our own, unfortunately, but that's a long way off down the pipeline, I think, so we have to just keep carting in. But today is a little bit different. It's still early in the morning. We're out here before the guys come back to start putting cladding up, I believe is their job today. As you can see, all 4 of the block walls are up, so we have our building. This is our space now. This is how big it's going to be. Plenty big, and a nice sized door there as well, so I'm very happy with that one. And hopefully, like I say, we should start to see the brick wall, the block, well, the cladding go up along the side there, which will really kind of seal it in. After that, it's just a door, and we are laughing. So looking forward to seeing how this all comes together, and that's going to be, they're going to come and finish that today. But the reason we are here first is this thing. This tree here has to come down. It's not something I'm particularly pleased about. I didn't really want to have to do this, but I had an arboriculturist come and see us, and yeah, this tree is actually dying. It's dying from the inside out. It's been killed off by a certain disease, and it needs to be chopped down before it falls down, really. They had a look at it and actually showed me, like a bit higher up, you can see there's a hole you can see in from a fallen branch previously there, and the inside's almost completely hollow, so it's only probably going to be a matter of time before it falls. Another heavy storm there, and this puppy is coming down, so we're going to try and get ahead of the game and get to it before that happens. Unfortunately, because it's become quite an icon, it will free up this part of the yard. I am thinking about planting a replacement, like a memorial, if you like, kind of over the side here somewhere. We might well still do that. But yeah, this is what's going to happen. It's got to come down here, so here we are, and it's just something that we're going to get cracking along with sooner rather than later. Get it done now, at least get it felled so it's done, and I can kind of leave it chopped up on the side before those lads come to start doing any of the work on the shed. I'm going out drilling, as you can see. After that, we have the case all ready to roll, so I'm going to go out and take care of that. But for now, we've just got to kind of crack on with this here tree. So without further ado, I'm going to just go and pick up the chainsaw, which is in the shed there, and we're going to get ourselves up and away, do a bit of tree felling, and hope that we can get to come down over into this little spot here, I think. Alright then, it is firing, so probably, actually, let's put that down. I might just get this moved out. I am hoping that I get it to fall the right way, but I'd rather not take the chance and move the tractor than watch as the tree falls down on top of my tractor, so I think that's what we'll do. Let's put it back here. Like I said, we're just going to dump all of the wood to one side for now. We'll get this all moved away later on when we can. But for now there, like I say, just get this taken down. It is very sad. It's a very disappointing end, but, you know, if we've been told that we're going to take it down, then that is what we're going to do. Alright, and away we go. Oh. Not too bad, Alex. Not too bad at all. Perfect. I'm just going to get this all chopped up very quickly, and then we'll have a think about what we're going to do with this little stump in the middle of the ground here, I reckon. Alright, then I think that's just about done it. There's a few big chunks here, but what we're going to do just for now, like I said, is shovel it all up onto that side there. We'll get to it. We'll tidy up there. There are bigger things I need to do at the moment, and just want to make sure that, well, we could be safe in the knowledge that that's down and it's not going to cause anybody any issues, which I think we're good for now. And then, yeah, out into the drill we go. We've got some winter barley to get drilling today. The first of our drilling this year, which is going to be exciting. Just really want to kind of get going with all that now, actually, and get something into the ground, so I know I've got something to come back up for. So that's the idea, at least. So we'll see how we get on there. Easy does it. Wonderful. Fantastic stuff. And then, yeah, we'll just get a bit tied up around the corner there, and then we're looking good. Oh, get over there. But yeah, otherwise, everything's ticking along very nicely. I'm looking forward to having the shed finished and actually start to use it. I think that's going to be a big step. It should be pretty cool to have that all smartened up. It's not going to take too much longer at all to do, so that'll be pretty neat there. And then, yeah, after that, we are all good to go. Still probably a day or two out from harvesting those, the rye. And, oh, so just crack through that. Perfect. I'm getting that rye harvested, but also from the spring barley out in the field here. We're going in, the first bit we're going to drill today is actually that little field. Oh, easy does it. There you go. It's actually the little block that was in cover crop that we worked over. So that's what we're going to be into next there. So be good to get that done. And then, yeah, we'll see how it all comes together from there. But I am all hoping for a good year. We've got some great drilling conditions, actually. So that's fantastic. And hopefully we should see that really kind of pays off. We've had a bit of rain recently, so there's a little bit of moisture in the soil there. But we've also got some great dry days. So really optimistic of seeing a good... some good establishing conditions. The seed is already in the drill. Fire up the tractor, which is in need of a bit of a wash. But that will come once we get this all done and dusted. I'm going to get out of the way here so that we can get the contractors in, just to make sure they get everything done. I'm really liking seeing these trees here. They look like they're taking hold now following the transplant across, so that's really good news. And they're just looking like they're settling in there nicely. So I cannot wait to kind of fast forward a little bit of time just to see how they continue to flourish and kind of just grow out and up a bit. I think that'll look brilliant. It really will. And we'll see where it goes from there. We're looking good. This barley's not too bad, actually. It really isn't all that bad. Get around that corner. We just need to not. I think I've mentioned this before, but not plant quite so close to the hedge next time, and we'll be good. Because yeah, we need a bit of a track through here. This little hedge, it is growing, but it's just fortunately it's a bit slower, so I can get right up close to it right now to get in here, because that's it's all good. And then we will take this field on. It's like I say, it's not a huge field, but it's something I just want to get done anyway, or at least get a good foothold in it. So we'll see how we get on. Just need to program in this early stage GPS that we have on here. Make sure if I can get it integrated properly and get it function with the drill, we'll do that. Figure out my tram lines, and then we'll be good to go. So we'll get that all set up, and then we'll come back to you once we know we're rolling. Okay, then that is us away. Winter barley is going into the ground. This is the first field of about 60 acres we're going to be putting in, maybe a bit more if we have to. So yeah, lots to get cracking along with. It looks like it's nice and dry and it's coming over there very well, but yeah, we're going in, which is the main thing. Hopefully we'll get this field done, and then maybe we cultivated out the other day the 2 fields of oats. We're just trying to experiment. We're not gonna drill those ones or plow those ones straight away, so it might look at more of like an intermittent plow in there. So we'll see how that goes, actually, see how that all works out, but we might get those ones drilled up straight after this. I'll wait and see how that all looks, but ultimately we're looking good. It's nice to get going here, it really is, and we'll see how we get on. Now I must say, some other slight news is that I've been I mentioned the other day that I was curious and looking into the possibility of upgrading the or buying a couple of classic tractors. That's still ongoing, no further news there, but someone did approach me about the county. So I am mulling over, I think it's probably a good terminology there, mulling over an offer. I'll have to see what that looks like, but for now, yeah, it is there's nothing set in stone there at all, but I do like that county. It's great to have it around. It's limited into what it can do. I do have 2 bigger, better tractors, I would say. I don't think I need it, but Yeah, it's a little, perhaps a little limited, but it's, yeah, an offer has come in anyway. It's quite a good offer, so we'll have to wait and see if anything does come from that. If I decide to go ahead with that, I don't know, but that's where we stand with that one anyway. Otherwise, yeah, everything else is still the same. We're still cracking along, doing well. Combine's still sat waiting to go, just desperate to get on with it. And then we'll see. Once we do get those fields, particularly these ones over here, all done, we're gonna have some more straw to get baled up as well now, which will be good. I should, if I've got this all set properly, I believe we're going to see a headland come in on this pass. So we should be able to see that based off the tramline markers there. Let's see, the GPS is in anyway. Do we have a tramline? Yes, we do. I think we do there. Good, 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 good. All right then. Perfect. So, at least I think we do that. We'll see when we turn around here, that's for sure. Interesting. Perhaps we don't. Perhaps that's going to need a little bit more of a juggle. Then maybe it might be this one. Let's try it. We'll find out. Just trying to make sure we've got this all set right. At the moment now, we're shooting for a 24-meter sprayer tramline. With the main reason for that is because I'm trying to find, there's the tramline marker. Perfect. I'm trying to find a 24-meter drill of my own. 24-meter sprayer, beg your pardon. Easy for me to say. That's going to be the next thing that we invest in. It is going to be a sprayer. Just so we don't have to rely on a neighbor. Nothing too big, something probably fit into the back of the Ford, I would say. But yeah, nice little sprayer there anyway. So that's what we're going to be looking into. See if we can find one of those somewhere. And price permitting there. Get it bought and get it stuck on. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that is the plan there. So if anyone knows of any suggestions, do drop a comment down below. Let me know. Also, let me know where you are as always. Let me know what you're driving, what you're working on as well. See how we go. Once we get I've got the list of winter projects a mile long. I really want to get stuck into some of those and get moving. So we're just waiting to kind of see if a few things are going to pan out for me the way I want before I start to knock down some. I want to make a better workshop. So that's something that we have to do. And we'll see. But other than that, it's all pretty much the same around here. The orchard fields are still doing very well. We just, like I say, need to either strike up some kind of agreement with a farm where I can get some cheaper muck just to kind of lower my costs and my input costs, but otherwise it's all good. It's all good. Very happy with how that's progressing there, and I think that will continue. But yeah, we'll looking to try and get some more trees for the orchard if I can. I feel like once we get those potatoes harvested, we're just going to keep them coming out of the greenhouse there where we can get a bit more all-around production all year round. So I think that's the plan. We're going to start to grow them in there actually in the coming weeks, so shouldn't be too far off there at all. So that could be very exciting as well. But that's it really for me. Just the shortest little update there. I hope you have enjoyed there. The tree is down. I'll let you know, keep you posted, because a lot of people did like that tree. I'm going to let you know where the new tree will go and what that's going to look like, and we'll wait and see. But yeah, it is a bit sad, but I think it was when it gets into a health and safety matter, my hands are very much tied, and all I can do is follow the guidance there really, which is what we did. So we'll have to leave it like that really, and hopefully to see that the yard can benefit from having it elsewhere. Until next time though, we're going to leave it here. So thank you ever so much for watching, folks. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you've yet to do so, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who very kindly agrees to host everything, and we will see you later. Until next time though, folks, I have been Alex, this has been Saving Grandad's Farm, and we'll see you in the next one.